You're listening to the Coconut Avenue Radio and Podcast Network.
Welcome to Out There on the Edge of Everything, the show that examines, helps you understand, and effectively deal with the interesting edges of life. Broadcasting now from the virtual C344 studios overlooking the edge of Coconut Avenue is your host, award-winning and best-selling author, Dr. Stephen Lesavich.
Hi, this is Dr. Stephen Lesavich out there on the edge of everything. This episode is entitled Overcoming Failure with the AAA Approach. Failure is the social concept of not meeting a desirable or intended objective and is usually viewed as the opposite of success. In many instances, failure is based on one or more underlying fears. Failure is an inevitable part of your life, but does not have to define you. Instead, failures can serve as powerful catalysts for growth, innovation, and success in your own life. The concept of failure can be dissected into several key components that contribute to its occurrence and impact in your own life. Here are 7 key components of failure. Number 1, expectations versus reality. A primary component of failure involves a gap between your expectations and your reality. When these outcomes don't align with preset goals or expectations, the perception of failure emerges. Number 2, lack of preparation. Insufficient preparation or planning often leads to failures. This can be due to inadequate resources, time, or understanding of the tasks at hand. Number 3, execution errors. Even with proper planning, errors in execution, such as poor decision-making, poor risk management, or procedural mistakes, can lead to your failures. Number 4, external factors. These are influences beyond your control, such as market conditions, environmental changes, or actions taken by others that can impact your outcomes in a negative manner. Number 5, feedback and correction loops. The absence of effective feedback and correction mechanisms can allow errors to go unchecked and compound, leading to failures in your own life. Number 6, psychological factors. Fear of failure, stress, or lack of motivation in your attitude are crucial components of failure. These factors affect performance and decision-making processes in your own life. Number 7, learning and adaptation. Failure often involves a lack of adaptation or learning from past mistakes. Inability to evolve or adjust strategies based on previous outcomes can perpetuate cycles of failure. Understanding these elements of failure can help you analyze the failure that occur in your own life effectively and create strategies to prevent future failures. How do you overcome failures in your own life? Use the AAA approach. Acknowledge, analyze, and adapt as a framework to overcoming failures in your own life. Acknowledge and accept your emotions. The first step in overcoming failure is to acknowledge and accept your feelings and emotions of failure. Disappointment, frustration, and even grief are common reactions to failure. Recognizing these emotions as natural responses allows you to process them constructively. It is important to give yourself permission to feel these emotions with discernment instead of judgment when you fail. Analyze what went wrong. Once you've allowed yourself to experience your initial emotions to a failure in your life, it is crucial to objectively analyze what went wrong. Ask yourself these questions. What factors and decisions contributed to the failure? What do I need to take responsibility for? What can be learned from this failure? How can I use this failure and contrast it with other successful experiences I have had in my own life? These questions will help you understand the failure and prevent similar issues that cause these failures in the future. Adopt and adapt a new mindset for success. Adopting and adapting to a new mindset, including a growth mindset, a concept popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, is a key in overcoming failure. A growth mindset encourages you to see failure as a learning opportunity rather than a defining negative event. Integrate a new mindset into your life to help you overcome any future failures you may experience. Embracing challenges, persisting in the face of setbacks, and understanding that effort can lead to mastery and improvement in your own life whenever you experience a failure. Using the AAA approach of acknowledging, analyzing, and adapting helps you overcome failures and create a positive impact in your own life. Till next time, I'm Dr. Stephen Lesavich, out there on the edge of everything.
You have been listening to Out There on the Edge of Everything, the show that examines, helps you understand, and effectively deal with the interesting edges of life. For more information on your host, Dr. Stephen Lesavich, please visit slesavich.com. For more information on prior and future shows, please visit coconutavenueradio.net.
This is the Coconut Avenue Radio and Podcast Network.